Yep, you seen the title in the thumbnail. We're gonna do something just a little bit different with our corn today, but you're gonna love it. I'm gonna show you guys how to make Cajun deep fried corn. Y'all ready? Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right guys, let's do a quick rundown of what we have for today's recipe. Back here we have our corn. We use some cornmeal, flour, buttermilk, got some melted butter here, lemon juice, 2 eggs, baking powder. In these 3 dishes we have Cajun seasoning, garlic powder, smoked paprika, some dried parsley. Now guys, you got fresh parsley, that works also. And right here we have a cup of milk. So these are the ingredients. Very quick recipe, let's get to it. All right guys, I'm gonna start out with our small prep work before I get into cooking the corn. So once we start cooking our corn, we can just flow right through it. So we're gonna start out by adding our flour to this dish right here. We're gonna come behind that with our baking powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and our Cajun seasoning. And we're just gonna get at a good whisk just like this. Gonna whisk that up just like that. All right, we're gonna sit this aside. Now we're gonna take our buttermilk. We're gonna add it to this dish along with our egg. And we're just gonna do a quick whisk of this right quick. Just like that. Now we're gonna add our cornmeal here and we're gonna get that a good mix. Now guys, if you notice that your batter is a little bit too thin, add a little bit more cornmeal. So I'm gonna add a little bit more cornmeal to mine. All right, so that's what we have. Now we're gonna move over to our stove. We got some boiling water, ready to drop that corn in there, all right? All right, so now we have our water here. It's coming up to boil. I'm gonna add this cup of milk here. And I like to add milk to my corn when I'm boiling it. We're gonna bring this back up to boil. All right, so we're coming up to a boil. We're gonna add our Cajun seasoning here. And we're gonna start dropping our corn in here. And guys, once that comes back up to a boil, then we're gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes, all right? All right guys, so we're about 10 minutes in. We are good. I'm gonna turn our heat off. We're gonna remove our corn and I'm gonna put it over here in this bowl. Now let's move back over to our cutting board. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna create our Cajun butter sauce. So once the corn is ready, we can go ahead and get to eating. So to our melted butter, we're gonna add our lemon juice, our Cajun seasoning, and our parsley. And we're just gonna get at a mix just like that. It's just that simple, guys. Not really that hard to do. And we're gonna sit this aside. Let's continue. All right, guys, so we're gonna start preparing our corn. So we're gonna take our piece of corn, we're gonna dip it in our buttermilk mixture like this. We're gonna add it to our flour. Shake off the excess. We're gonna sit that baby, I got a rack over here on the back. I'm just gonna sit it right there. And we're gonna do another one real quick. And we're gonna sit that one back here also. So we're gonna go ahead and complete the rest of them and then we're gonna come right back. All right guys, so we have our corn already floured up. Now we're gonna head over to our stove and get these babies baptized in that hot grease, all right? All right guys, so we're gonna start dropping our corn in here. Now you may have to cook these babies in batches because you don't wanna overcrowd it. I think I'm gonna do mine. I got enough for about 3 at a time. So we're gonna go ahead and drop our corn. And you wanna make sure you have enough oil to deep fry it, that is all submerged up under it. And listen guys, this doesn't take long. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes, but we're gonna cook it till it's nice and golden brown. All right guys, so we're about 3.5 minutes in. We're gonna go ahead and remove our corn. Let's take a look at that. Man, look at that Cajun corn now. I'm gonna sit it right here on a plate lined with paper towels. I'm gonna put it in our warming oven and we're gonna go ahead and drop the remaining 3. All right guys, we're finishing up our last batch. We're gonna remove them. Look at that. All right, so let's move over to our cutting board. All right, so this is what we have. Take a look at this. And look at that Cajun seasoning. All right, let's go ahead and get this baby plated up and into our final presentation. And there you have it, guys. Cajun deep fried corn. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and jump into quality control. It's time. All right, we're back in here. Quality control, guys. Let's take a look at what we have right here. Man, look at that corn. Oh, man. Ooh-wee. Let's go ahead and bite into this corn. Oh, man, it's so buttery. Oh, I'm in corn heaven. I gotta hold it back with 2 hands. And I gotta get in a stance. Oh man, fire, guys. Hey, if you ain't got butter and Cajun seasoning all around your mouth, you ain't eating it right. So, guys, we still in the holiday season. You can switch the menu up from that boiled corn to that Cajun deep fried corn. I'm telling you, they'll love it at your next gathering. So, to the end, y'all already know who I am. All wings, everything. And remember, I'm not a chef, just cook a lot. And I'm out. Peace.